What's up, everyone? This is season 2, episode 13 of Is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid. So a couple of days ago, the Knicks went up 3-1 to the 76ers in Philly. And that shit was crazy. Can't even lie. I'm saying that shit like I watched the fucking game. I don't watch none of these games, man. Fuck all that. But anyway, yeah, it's looking like the Knicks are gonna win a playoff series for their first time in like fucking 7 years or whatever the fuck. And I'm happy for the Knicks, you know. And yeah, I can't lie, I wanted to be a Knicks fan when I was young, but they were just too fucking trash. I can't be a fan of losers, you know. Just not how it goes sometimes with certain fans, you know. Like, you can legitimately be a fan of a different team from a different state. You know, you don't gotta be fucking living there to be a fan of a certain team. Like, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm from New York City. But now, you know, I'm postponing my Lakers fanship or whatever the fuck you want to call it until LeBron gets off the team, because he's, you know what I'm saying, he flopped too much and traveled too much. And yeah, you know, so there's that. But yeah, shout out to the Knicks. They're playing the 76ers again today, so let's see how this goes. It's looking like they're gonna get a 4-1 series victory. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they have a real chance of winning the finals this year. Will they win? I don't think so. I think to be honest, if they had Julius Randle, I think they would have a better chance of winning the finals, because I don't know why. Like I mentioned in one of these episodes, he gets slept on. Pause. Whatever. Yeah, he gets slept on, and I don't think people understand how great of a player he is. I think. I mean, I don't know if he's out for the year. It seems like he's out for the year, but I think when he comes back next year, and if he's healthy, the Knicks will do even better next year. But we're gonna have to see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, I think the Knicks have a chance of winning it, but it's gonna be difficult without one of their best players. I think Jalen Brunson is their best player right now, and then Julius Randle is like their second best player. But yeah, when you start getting into the second and third rounds of the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have your full roster, it's going to be real difficult for you to get a win. But yeah, I'm not going to be a bandwagon fan, but being from New York City, I do want the Knicks to win. The Lakers are out of the playoffs, so I can't root for them. They're not playing. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if the song got leaked because it's saying it was unreleased. If it's an unreleased song, how the fuck did people get it? I don't even understand how that shit works anymore. with unreleased songs being released or whatever. Like, what are you guys getting hacked? But anyway, Kendrick Lamar diss track came out and he dissed Aubrey. And it was cool, you know? But yeah, like I said on Killing's Freestyle, it's too passive aggressive, you know? It's like, oh yeah, he's over here telling fucking Aubrey, or whatever the fuck, to make songs for him to dance to. Like, yo, what kind of gay fucking passive aggressive diss track era is this? You know what I'm saying? You look at my diss tracks, I'm fucking seeing some real fire shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? There's no passive aggressive there. There's no passive aggressiveness there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it was pretty much just a warning of what could happen to you if you really come to New York City on some shit like you want to be fucking gangsta. And whatever, so you might want to fucking call it passive aggressive because I'm like, oh, you gonna die in NYC, hope it don't happen, that'll be whack. But I'm just letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't come over here with that shit. Acting like you're fucking the king of New York or whatever the fuck. Because when New York rappers diss you, you either come with a weak ass response or you don't reply at all. So get the fuck out of here. So yeah, you're over here, Kendrick's over here talking about, oh yeah, keep making music for me to dance to. Like, yo, shut the fuck up, yo, that's mad gay. You're over here, oh, make music for me to dance to. What kind of gay shit are you guys on? And I don't care if you have kids, because there's a lot of gay guys who have kids and fucking wives to hide that they're gay. You know? You're over here telling a gay guy, Aubrey, who wears pink bow ties and rainbow clips in his hair, to make songs for you to fucking dance to. Like, you're gonna do something. Like, fucking 5'3" Kendrick Lamar is gonna fight anybody. That's the funniest part of all this shit, is all the passive aggressiveness. And I know it's getting repetitive, but you guys are being repetitive with all this fucking fake tough shit. All of a sudden, Kendrick Lamar saying he's a gangbanger and fucking talking about he shoots guns and shit. Oh, man. You shoot guns, Kendrick Lamar? The visionary? And I'm not even gonna spend too much time talking about this shit, because y'all are fucking lame. And, you know, I know I don't got all, you know what I'm saying, a lot of followers and this and that, but I know y'all fucking heard that shit. You know? I tagged you in enough fucking comments and posts. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? With the diss track. And you're all scared. All of you. Each and every fucking person that I dissed hasn't said anything back. If anything, Cam and Mace made some fucking subliminal disses on their little podcast or whatever the fuck. You know? I don't give a fuck what your numbers are. You still got a little podcast because it's not as great as mine. As far as quality, you know? So whatever, you might have responded with your little fucking corny freestyles. But yeah, I fucking roasted you guys back every time you said something. Whether it's in a fucking comment or a freestyle. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, Cam and Mace might have responded. I don't know if they really did, but it might have been some subliminal shit. But it's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. That shit is whack, nigga. You're not even gonna say my name, but you want to respond subliminally. Oh, respond subliminally. I made a comment about Cam, like, yo, you told Mario Chalmers that you'd beat him in a fucking one-on-one basketball game, and then he was like, yeah, let's play basketball. And you're like, no, man, you gotta bring credibility when he's a fucking NBA champion. And, from what it seems like, I guess Cam heard that. And now, every other episode, he's like, yeah, I know I didn't make it to the NBA, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a champion. I'm a superstar in rap. And it's like, cool, you're a fucking superstar in rap. Good job. But you're still fucking number 2 to me. Because my diss to you was 100% better than any of that fucking subliminal, corny shit you said to me. So there's that, And I know that comment hurt you, about me saying your most popular basketball highlight is of you missing a game-winning shot. But it's the truth, And that's why you gotta fucking every other episode try to reply to me like, yeah, I know I didn't make it to the NBA, but I'm a superstar in hip-hop. I don't give a fuck, bro. Good for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy you made it. I don't want you to be fucking poor in the projects your whole life. I don't want anyone to be like that. I want, real talk, I want fucking all of the projects to be cleaner. I want the projects to be safer for people, Like in your freestyle, you was over here, oh man, I miss back in the days. There used to be genocide. And like, yeah, glorifying all this fucking killing of your own people and shit. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. And now in your fucking intro of your show, you're like, I was selling crack on a private jet. Like, yo, that's mad fucking corny, bro. You're selling crack on a private jet. Oh, you're selling crack on your private jet. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about that shit. That's the corniest shit you could say. Even if you did do that. Oh, shit. You sold crack to someone on a private jet. What the fuck is that? What are you, on a private jet with fucking crackheads? Yeah, I'm on a private jet with my crackhead friends. The fuck out of here, yo. So yeah, I'm the best rapper in the world right now. And that's that, You guys could fight over fucking second place. You guys could battle over second place. But until further notice, y'all are fucking scared of me. So there's that. And I'm at to roll up a J. Pardon me. Pardon me. Gives a fuck. Alright, yeah. So the next topic that I wanted to talk about is unknown. Oh yeah, I just remembered. A series in the NBA playoffs that I think is better than they've been given credit for is the Orlando Magic versus the Cavs. Because, to be honest, I don't think anyone other than their fans are giving them a chance to win the finals this year. So, like, I feel like people don't really give a fuck about the Magic's, about the Magic versus the Cavs. But honestly, I feel like both teams are really good. Do I think they're gonna win? No, I don't think they're gonna win the finals. I don't think they're gonna make it to the finals. But if you're in the fucking playoffs still, you have a chance. So what I will say is both teams, pause, look good, and especially the Cavs because I haven't watched them play for a while. I feel like no one really paid too much attention to the Cavs since LeBron left. They kind of just view them as a team that's rebuilding, and they kind of, they were rebuilding after LeBron leaves. Um, your best player, of course, you gotta rebuild. So, yeah, like since then, people haven't really been talking about the Cavs much, other than when Donovan Mitchell scored like 71 points or whatever. I think he did that on the Cavs. So like, yeah. Well, what I will say about the Cavs is I did watch them play. It wasn't even in the playoffs. It was like a couple weeks ago. I think I caught like some highlights of a game where I was like um, watching one of their games, and I gotta say, pause. That team, they look really good. They play really good team basketball. They're a team that makes the extra pass. And they kind of remind me of the Knicks right now, kind of like their style of play, to where they're not taking selfish shots. Like I said, they're making the extra pass, and that's usually what separates a good team from a great team. Because it's easy as a player to want to pad your stats and fucking, because you make more money and you have a better chance of becoming an all-star or even an MVP when you have the stats. But yeah, the Cavs are playing smart basketball, and I gotta say it gotta be a product of good coaching because you know when your team is playing smart, it's because they're being led by a good coach who has the respect of his players. So yeah, they got game 5 tonight. The Magic versus the Cavs. The series is tied 2-2. So yeah, let's see how this series goes. Yeah, today they're playing game 5, and this is gonna be a really important game because whoever wins this game obviously is gonna go up 3-2. So yeah, whoever wins this game, they're just gonna need one more win to advance um to the next round of the playoffs. Now I think it was yesterday the Timberwolves swept the Suns, and I gotta say that was a pretty bad series for the Suns. Even though I think Devin Booker scored like 49 points in the last game, but they still got eliminated, and they got swept. So that was a bad series for the Suns, and I don't think anyone really expected them to get swept at the beginning of the season. Um, like at the beginning of this season with Bradley Beal and Durant and Booker, they were looking like a good team and possibly even a team that could make it to the championship. But I think this is Beal's first year on the Suns, so they got a new player. So they kind of, I think that team needs some time to, um, gain some chemistry, pause, and really develop their game plan and how they're going to attack offensively and also defensively, how they're gonna attack their opponents or whatever the fuck. So yeah, pause. The Timberwolves are looking great. I mean, no one legitimately gets compared to Michael Jordan. Um, or should I say, yeah, no one legitimately gets compared to Michael Jordan without being like incredibly great. And that's what Anthony Edwards is. I mean, he's going crazy right now. You watch some of the dunks and they put it side by side with Michael Jordan's dunks and layups and shit like that. And yeah, so yeah, I predicted the Clippers to make it out the West, and I'm gonna stay with my prediction. I'm not gonna change it. But what I will say is, the Timberwolves have a great chance of making it to the finals and even winning the finals. Now, it's gonna be tough if they have to verse the Nuggets. I don't know how the brackets are looking, but for now, it's looking like it's gonna be the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. So yeah, this I gotta say the NBA playoffs this year is really exciting. So let's see how this shit goes. You know. And let me fucking roll this J. Okay. So if you got a joint, roll that shit up. If you got a blunt, roll that shit up. If you got a fucking spliff, roll that shit up. If you got a fucking cigar, just wait for the rest of us to roll up. Because it's that time of the show where we smoke. And I haven't done a freestyle in a while, but it's all good. Because I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood, son. And I took a break from smoking Dutches in backwoods. Because I'm trying to get more healthy. Because your health is your ultimate form of wealth to be. And you know I'm a killer. So you shouldn't push or press me. Pause. Listen, I have you in the fucking hospital trying to cover up your fucking bullet holes with gauze. Whew! You a fraud. I'm the best, dog. You just a bitch. Yeah, word up. Word to God. Your whole career is getting leapt like a frog. I fuck her from the night till the dawn. I'm a dawn. You know what you are. Fucking pawn. You're talking to a king. I'm him. Stomp you out in my Timbs. New York City, this shit is fucking wicked as it gets. Y'all looking mad fucking cowardly like some pets. You know, You don't got no courage. You're just cowardly, dog. Everyone knows I got bars. But I don't own a pub. Your girl likes to fucking suck my dick and give it a nice rub. On my shirt, I felt a tug. It was her. I rocked her whole earth. Get it? Like rocks in the earth. You smoke crack rocks and all the weed you smoke is dirt. You should leave. Y'all be fucking lacing your trees. And your girl swallowing seeds. Damn, yo, I'm too fired. What the fuck, yo? You see? Like, I don't just say I'm the best rapper and then fucking not prove it. I do it. Fuck. Y'all are just foolish. You don't want to smoke. You don't want to get into it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make my intentions clear. Because y'all are really fucking queer. Don't get the wrong idea here. Oh, man. Listen, you will get fucking cut up. And I'm not talking about a barber lining up your beard. Everything y'all be fucking saying is really weird. In your eyes, I see fear. Fucking on the floor, dead like a deer. Your family screaming, no, deer. And there you go. Another fucking sick flow. Yeah. So there you go. And I wasn't even gonna freestyle. I was just, just fucking around. You know? So yeah, I know there's artists that still pause rap off of the top of the dome, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be hearing it too much though, like from the famous rappers or whatever the fuck you want to call them. There's not too many people really fucking freestyling off the top too much anymore. I guess y'all look at it like it's a risk or whatever the fuck, like, because if you end up saying some whack shit, you're gonna lose credit or whatever. But like when you rapping off the top, it's not too much pressure, you know? Because even if you say some whack shit, people will be like, alright, it was like a real freestyle. Like it wasn't like he wrote that shit. So yeah, I want to hear more rappers freestyle, cause I be talking shit like yeah, I'm the best rapper, and I do believe that, but I do give credit where it's due, and I'm rhyming without even fucking trying. And see again, but yeah, I give credit where it's due, and I know there's dope artists out now and there's dope lyricists. So yeah, I want to hear y'all rap more off the top, pause, and because that shit motivates me to be greater, So there's that. And I appreciate dope hip hop, So yeah. There you fucking go. And real talk, hit that fucking like button and subscribe and fucking comment and share and all that shit. Cause, you know, I keep saying but whatever. Fucking, yeah, hit that like button and all that shit. Cause I'm providing y'all with some real fucking dope content. And, yeah, not just the freestyle, but I feel like my analysis of these sports are pretty on point. So, yeah, give me my fucking credit. And give me my fucking money, It's time for me to get fucking paid. Real talk. There's people that hit me up, they're like, yeah, oh, I love your music and shit. But then you're not fucking, you're not posting my shit like a fucking real fan should. So yeah, motherfuckers, give me my fucking credit. So I'm almost done rolling up. And I don't gotta fucking explain myself, but y'all gotta fucking understand that sometimes it takes me a long time to fucking roll. Cause I gotta fucking talk. I gotta talk, alright? I'm walking here. I'm talking here. I gotta say, I love my New York City accent and just the New York City accent in general, because this shit is fucking hilarious. And I think the Boston accent is fucking hilarious too. And I appreciate how funny that shit is. I parked my car in Harvard's yard. It's like, I know there's a fucking rivalry and shit between New York City and Boston, but I will say Boston is a dope town, Yeah, I deserve credit for the greatness that your city has achieved. And I'm a Lakers fan saying this, but if you're a real person, you give credit where it's due, no matter what. No matter if your fucking city has a rivalry with another city. Like, I give Philly credit too for being great sports fans, because y'all are real fucking passionate and serious about your sports. And so yeah, shout out to Boston and shout out to Philly. Because greatness respects greatness. And game respects game. It's a saying. And y'all are just lame. So yeah, just give me a second. I gotta get my lighter and shit. Alright, so I'm done rolling. And just give me a second to get my lighter. And we go fucking light this shit up. And get lit as fuck. Alright, so what the fuck? What the fuck is up? Are you ready to fucking smoke or no? Because now I'm ready to smoke, and now you're like, oh shit, hold up, I'm not ready. I'm almost done rolling up. So then fucking pause the video. Pause the fucking video and then roll up and then fucking play this shit. Because I'm going to light this shit up right now. You know, me and my fucking 4 viewers about to smoke. But you know what? I don't be capping. Like I make a lot of jokes on the show, but I really do appreciate every single person that watches the show. Because like, right, 4 views is better than 0. Like, it definitely feels better. It feels better to have fucking 4 views as opposed to fucking 0. So why not appreciate people who take the time to listen to my bullshit, you know? Because y'all don't have to fucking listen. Y'all got literally fucking millions, if not billions of other videos that you could be watching right now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching the show and listening to me talk. Listen to me talk my talk. Talk. We be talking. New York City, we be talking. It's like, yo, where the fuck did the New York City accent come from? Because I know New York is like, I guess, the name and a lot of the culture of New York City is from Amsterdam, you know? But I feel like fucking, I don't even know what an Amsterdam accent really sounds like, because although I'm from New York City, it's like you don't really meet too much people from Amsterdam. Even though there's probably a lot of fucking people from Amsterdam here because of the history of this city. But there's fucking also a lot of people from every country here. So it's like, you know? It's like the majority of fucking people that you meet in New York City are from everywhere in the world. Like, there's no majority. I don't care what the fuck your statistics say, you know? Because white people want to be like, oh, we're the majority. We're major. You're minor. But it's like, yo, are you really? Because I walk around New York City and I see everyone. So are you really the fucking majority? Because I don't know at this point. Maybe in the rest of America, but New York City is real diverse. And with that being said, let's light up the earth. Let's light up the trees, man. That's something that's like really interesting about Jamaica to me, because, you know, growing up and like when you first start learning about Jamaica, you learn about Bob Marley, and you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to him. He was a great man. But yeah, you know, you learn about Jamaica, you learn about Bob Marley and Rastafaris and how they smoke weed, and you have this perception of Jamaica like they all smoke weed, but they don't. There's fucking, you know, there's a lot of Jamaicans that hate weed and shit. And before I was told about that, I would have had no fucking clue that there was any Jamaicans that hated weed. Even though it makes sense because it's kind of like that in most countries. To where, actually, I wouldn't say it's like that in most countries. Like, most countries don't have the um, stereotype of being stoners. But, like, what I'm saying is most countries have a lot of people that don't like weed, but I didn't expect that from Jamaica. So with that being said, let's light this shit up and it's time to smoke. And it's time to fucking chill out because 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 what the fuck is going on this year? Huh? There's so much negativity, and I'm not gonna blame it all on Cat Williams, but he fucking started off the year with all these disses, you know? Like he went off on everyone in comedy on the Shannon Sharp show. So I'm not gonna blame it all on him, but other than Cat Williams, what the fuck is going on this year with all the negativity? Because, you know, I'm not gonna act like I'm innocent because I'm definitely part of the bullshit, but it's like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna be honest, this year I wanted to chill. Like I mentioned in previous episodes, I did have diss tracks written and I was probably gonna do them later on in the year because my focus is making positive music and fun music to party to and also music to be motivated by and inspired by. But shit happened. So it's like, yeah, what the fuck? I wanted to be, chill this year and it's just been crazy. But hopefully we could just fucking move past all the drama. Not just move past all the drama. Like, yeah, the diss tracks are entertaining and shit. I can't lie, but really who I am is a man who likes to enjoy life and be on a positive vibe and, eating good food and seeing beautiful places and interesting places. As you know, I'm a visual artist. I make paintings and drawings, so I really like to just, you know, like I said, visit beautiful places and enjoy nature and architecture and shit like that, seeing cool animals and fucking even insects I think look really cool. Like you look at a fly's eyes in a microscope or wherever the fuck them cool ass cameras that they got and all the cool patterns and colors you see in them and many other insects and animals and shit, and mammals. And so yeah, I like to chill and appreciate life. So um that's what I want to focus on and that's what I hope others focus on, but to be honest, I can't really control other people. It's like the more you try to influence positivity in the world, the more people tell you to shut the fuck up. So you know what? I think it is important to be the change that you want to see in the world. And I forgot whose quote that is, but I didn't forget the quote and the message behind it. So that is a positive that can be taken away from that statement. I gotta meditate more. I just realized that, sometimes, like, I don't meditate every day, you know? Although I think that would be a good idea to meditate every day. It's just like sometimes I'm just too focused on doing promo for my art or creating art or whatever the fuck, Life seems to just fly by sometimes, but I think it's important to meditate and just chill the fuck out sometimes. One thing I want to say to you guys and also to myself is don't forget who you are, you know? It's fucking, if you're someone who's great at something, whether it's art, whether it's sports, whatever it is, whatever your field of study or practice is, don't forget who you are. If you're good or you're great or whatever, wherever level you're on in your particular field, don't forget how great you are. Because me, I know I'm great, but sometimes I just be like, I'm always focused on what's next. So, like, sometimes can lose sight of all the amazing work I've done. And so when you're doing promo, I think that's especially a time where you got to know who you are. And if you're great, conduct yourself and present yourself that way. And present your artwork that way. Because that confidence that you present yourself with can take you a long way in life. It can really get you far in life as far as becoming successful, whether it's selling music or art like paintings or selling cars, whatever it is that you do. Like I said, when you conduct yourself and present yourself and work with confidence from the work that you've done and the skill and talent that you've shown and the success that you've achieved, when you do that, people look at you as someone who's either greater than you actually are or as great as you are. If you are great or if you are good, whatever it is. When like I said, when you present yourself like that, that's the reaction you're going to get. And you give yourself a higher percentage of winning and being successful in whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. That's a fucking gem for you, you know? It's a gem for me too. And so yeah, I be complaining about fucking upload times when I do these fucking hour episodes, but I'm not gonna lie, I like doing these episodes where you know I get to talk about more shit. I get to talk about more stuff and express myself, you know, because like I mentioned in previous episodes, there's only so much you can say on a song, you know? For the most part, people don't want to fucking listen to 10-minute songs. If you're gonna have like a 5-minute song like I recently put out, you gotta be really saying some fucking fire shit or else people are gonna fucking skip. So, yeah, like I said, there's only so much that I can say on a song, so like having a podcast is really good for me mentally, you know? And yeah, before I was making music, I was painting and I was kind of like expressing myself that way. But yeah, in a painting, there's only so much you can say. Um, and I mentioned in a previous episode, like sometimes in a painting, you can say more than you can with words, but like it's not in audio form, so it's a different form of expression. So it's definitely good for you and your mental health to have a podcast and really express yourself and your thoughts on what you see in the world, you know? Because look, think about it. When you're on social media, you can leave a comment, but like, you know, like on Instagram, you can't leave like voice comments. Actually, you can, but it's like people gotta like fucking go to your page and shit to see that or whatever the fuck. Like, there's only so much you could say on a social media post or comment. But when you're on YouTube like this with a podcast and you can record for an hour and stuff like that, it's really great and you can say a lot of things that's on your mind. And you know, when you're done with the episode, you're like, fucking great. You know, now all of these thoughts aren't just in my mind or pause my body, you know, like now I'm able um to put these thoughts into the world. And how people react to it, um I don't care too much. I'm not gonna say I don't care at all, because I feel like with anything that you experience or see, you're gonna care to a certain extent. But I don't let that, um, like I don't care too much about other people's opinions on my opinions, because you know what I'm saying, I have the fucking right to have my own opinion. So whether you agree or disagree, I'm gonna fucking say what I want to say. So there's that. You know, when you try to be too politically correct, people don't fucking respect that shit. Pick a fucking side. That's what they'll tell you. Because, you know, they view it as kind of being fake and being pretentious. especially when it comes to politics. Like, people are real fucking serious about that. They don't want to hear nobody fucking on the fence, because if you're on the fence, you're gonna kind of be agreeing with certain sentiments of both sides, and people don't like that. They really hate the other side. So yeah, people are like really try to fucking force you to give your fucking opinion. And what if you want to be fucking a private citizen, you know? Stop fucking forcing people to fucking give you their opinion, you know? With your fucking cameras and all this shit. Like, yo, shut the fuck out of here. I'm fucking lit. I'm real fucking lit. It's time to enjoy life, you know? It's time to get this fucking money. Fuck this shit. Real talk. Let's get this money. I'm not fucking around. I said it's 2024. I'm in Kobe mode. I said that in the freestyle. When I was by the water. You can check it on my Instagram. It was kind of a dope freestyle. But yeah, 2024. I'm in Kobe mode. Like ice cream. Sex the mode. She likes having sex with ice cream. I make her scream. Yeah, that was fucking dope as fuck. Yeah, I gotta check that out. But yeah, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, man. I wish I could have met him. I never met Kobe Bryant. And people compare Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan a lot, because he looks more like Michael Jordan than Kobe does. But like, you know, before Anthony Edwards, what's it called? People were doing those videos with Kobe side to side with Jordan. And I feel like he has more plays like that. And I know Anthony Edwards is still young in his career, but like, you look at some of those Kobe highlights, and it's just like, yeah, you can see who he learned from. You know, he definitely gave Michael Jordan his flowers, and gave him credit for a lot of his moves. But I feel like Kobe had a lot of his own moves as well. So that's why I have him as number 2 in... Actually, now I have him as number 3 in my top 5 greatest players of all time list, because I got Jordan at number 2 and I got Wilt Chamberlain as number 1. And I know, yeah, a lot of you Jordan fans are gonna talk shit about me having him as number 2 because he was so great. So it's like, how can you have someone like that as number 2? But y'all are sleeping on Wilt Chamberlain, you know. Rest in peace to Wilt. And I feel like the reason why people really doubt Wilt Chamberlain's greatness is because that 100-point game that people said he had was not recorded. So I feel like they look at his career negatively for that. But it's not his fault that the fucking game wasn't recorded. And there's witnesses who were at the fucking game who watched them do that shit. So if you watch a player fucking score 100 players, I don't give a score 100 points. I don't give a fuck who he's versing. And y'all are talking shit like he only versed whack players. But that's not fucking true, because if he was that fucking great, there had to be someone on the other teams that was that great. Because there's never a fucking point in anything, any sport or art form, where one person is that great and there's fucking millions and billions of people in the world, and you're gonna tell me that there's, out of all the millions and whatever billions of people, however many people, Yeah, there was billions of people here. It wasn't even that long ago when Wilt Chamberlain was playing. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the billions of people in the world, you're gonna tell me that there weren't great players in the NBA during his time? That's fucking bullshit. So, put respect on Wilt Chamberlain's name. And don't fucking, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear no bullshit about me having Wilt as number one and Jordan as number two, because Wilt Chamberlain deserves this credit. So there's that. I have no doubt that he would be the number one player today if he was in the league today. Y'all, and even me, I haven't seen too much of his play, but what I have seen and what I've heard is that he has the credentials and he has done the work to be considered the greatest player of all time. If not, definitely, he has done the work to be in the top five. So there's that. And me with hip hop, if I continue like I am, no disrespect to anyone who paved the way, but if I, what I'm saying, if I continue this shit, I'm legitimately going to be able to be considered in the top five of hip hop, because I've been going fucking crazy. Just listen to my songs. This shit is undoubtedly great. So there's that. And I respect everyone who paved the way for me. Whether it's Cam and Mace, I know like I said, I diss them. We make jokes and shit. But it is what it is, As an MC, you gotta be fucking like, I'm the greatest. That's what the fuck y'all told me growing up, right? So don't backtrack now when rappers start calling themselves one of the greatest, if not the greatest, because motherfucker, I got bars, and that's undoubtable and undeniable. So there's that. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, I got the potential to be in the top five in hip hop history, and in painting and drawing, I'd say I'm in the top five right now, if not the greatest. Because if you look at my paintings, the proof is there. So whether you like it or not, I've done the fucking work. I have many paintings, and it's not just quantity, it's the quality and the effort put into it and the meaning behind it. My paintings were done with the intention of selling them and helping feed people who are starving and don't have a home and don't have water or juice, natural fruits and juices. So that's fucking great. You can't fucking say it's not. And how great the designs are, and the quality of the realism in some of my paintings and drawings. You can't fucking deny that. So there's that. I'm putting myself in the top five of painting and drawing, and potentially in hip hop. I'd say I got more works to do because I'm not even a year into it. But if you look at the quality of the work that I have done, and even the quantity, I put out a lot of songs. I put out like fucking 13 songs so far, if not 14, and it hasn't even been a year yet. So there you fucking go. You understand? I'm trying to take the fucking world to the next level. And there's a lot of fucking people who are jealous of me and my greatness and how much women love me and how beautiful I am and how great I am as an artist, that try to fucking stop me and sabotage me. But you can't fucking do none of that shit. Get the fuck out of here. And real talk, it might sound like cap, but fucking sometimes I don't even be trying to rhyme or rap. You know what I'm saying? It's just real natural. And a lot of the great rappers are like that. You know what I'm saying? You look at yeah, like New York City, even not New York City, the rappers from all over. Just the way we talk, we be rapping without even trying, and that should be mad funny sometimes. I can't even lie. Because sometimes people would think you're freestyling and be like, "Oh, that shit was whack," and I'm like, "Yo, bro, I wasn't even trying to fucking, I wasn't even trying to do that." Man, the life of an artist is fucking dope. I gotta say, I live a real fucking dope life. There's a lot of highs and lows, but like I said, I want to be a good person. I really want to fucking be a good person and just enjoy life. So please don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with my city. Don't fuck with nobody from my city. And it'll all be cool. It'll all be copacetic. You won't have to be so scared in my presence. There's a lot of people that fucking get real passive aggressive with me. And I'm like, yo, I never even fucking disrespected you. So what the fuck is up with that? And it's just the fact that they're intimidated by my greatness. They're intimidated by my greatness. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. What a life. What a life. What a beautiful life. I fucking love it. I love it. I love my life. Thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for my life and the beauty of this world and the beauty of beautiful women. I gotta say, you know, I think I mentioned that in the previous episode too, but yeah, I gotta say, women are so beautiful. I mean, you're gorgeous. And so yeah, there you go, season 2, episode 13 of Is This What It Is? Peace out, y'all.